One day, Mary was thinking about her schoolwork. I need to find information for my school project, but how? Where should I look? If I look online, there are always a gazillion answers. Oh my God, I don't know what to do.
Hello, Mary. It is very nice to see you. How are you doing? How's school?
Hello, John. I am happy to see you. Are you still into computers and all that stuff? I need help, please.
Sure, just tell me what you need. You know computers are my thing.
Well, I have this project at school, but I don't know where to find information. The professor suggested going online. I don't even know where to start or how to start.
I can help you with that. What search engines are you using?
I don't even know what you're talking about. See, all this internet stuff is so confusing. I think I'm going to cry.
Relax, it's not that complicated. Let me explain it to you. A search engine is a huge group of web pages organized by a machine. The program helps you find what you need. You can use individual or meta searchers.
Okay, that means I can find what I need using those searchers, right? Okay, keep going.
Exactly. The individual searcher looks for what you need in its own database. The mega searchers look in many databases at the same time. I'm sure we can find what you're looking for.
How do they work?
Well, searchers use spiders. I hope you like them. The spiders identify and read pages. When a spider finds a page, it indexes it. When you use a searcher, what you're doing is asking the system to look for those indexes that matches your search criteria.
I think I like spiders a little bit more. What else can you tell me about search engines?
Well, search engines access the internet. Do you know how big it is? Huge! At the same time, that could be a problem because you can have millions of pages to check. It is important to know how to search. We will talk about that later.
I know there are many different search engines. Are all the same?
Well, not really. They do the same, but there are differences in the speed, size, and content. They also organize the information in a different way.
Hey, you also talk about meta search engines. Tell me a little bit more about them, please.
Meta search engines look for information in different individual search engines and organize the information in lists. These lists are organized by categories. Meta searchers are very fast. Of course, they are not perfect. They do not look everywhere. They look in smaller spaces than individual searchers.
How do I know when to use individual searcher and when to use a meta searcher?
Well, every time you need info. However, you may use a meta searcher when you are in a hurry because you will get an overview about your subject of interest. If your subject is simple, I would use a meta searcher as well.
Now that we're talking about all of this, I remember a friend of mine saying something about subject directories. Of course, I have no idea what he was saying. Can you explain me a little bit about that?
The first thing I must say is that these directories are organized by humans, not for a machine like the search engines. They are like the yellow pages. They are good for searching popular topics. You may try MSM Subject Directory. You may like that one.
I really have many options. I think I can do this.
I'm sure you can. You can also use gateways or subject-specific databases. Gateways are awesome, and most of the time they are organized by librarians. Let me tell you, those people know their business. Gateways are a collection of database and sites.
You are right. Librarians are awesome. What can you tell me about subject-specific databases?
Subject-specific databases, or VORTLs, only have information about a specific subject. Do you remember when we went to Vegas? We used Expedia to book our hotel. Expedia is an example of a subject-specific database.
Wow! So I've been using one of these fancy stuff without even knowing what they are. Cool.
You know more than you think. Let me tell you something else. You can use the gateways when you need to be sure that the information is high quality information. Remember that librarians and other professionals are behind that information.
Have you seen that State Farm insurance commercial? The one with the French model and the silly girl who believes everything she sees in the internet?
Yes, it is very funny. Why?
Well, I don't want to be like that girl. I know you can't not believe everything you see in the internet. So how do I know I can trust what I'm seeing?
I am happy you asked. Let me give you 3 tips. 1. You need to learn how to read a web address, like HTTP or www. 2. Recognizing the domain can help you as well, like .edu and .gov. 3. Try to find as much info as you can about the author of the site and the last date the site was updated.
Okay, I think I get it now. I understand. Now explain me, how do I start searching the web?
Okay, first thing first, you need to know what you want. I mean, you just need to browse to look for specific information or for everything I can find. Based on your answer, we will need a subject. We will need a subject directory, a search engine like Google, or to a specialized database.
And then what? Let's say for the sake of the conversation that I will use Google. What do I do next?
Well, you select the keywords for your search. It is important for you to know that based on those words, the result you will get will be different. You can use more than just words. There are symbols you can use next to your words that help defining your search. These symbols may help expand or narrow your search.
This means that I may get a gazillion results or just a more manageable number of results if I learn how to use this symbol. Interesting. Do you have more of those tips of yours? I think I may need some.
Of course. Let me give you some of the symbols and what they do. The plus sign means to include the word. Minus means to exclude the word from the search. Use quotation marks when you have to look that exact phrase in a site or document. You need to use the most important words at the front. And if you type the words in capital letters, it will usually look for an exact match.
Definitely selecting the right words and using these symbols is really important. Do you have more symbols for me to use?
I have tons. We can also mix these symbols or use more than one at the same time. You also may use the words and, or, and not in your search. These are called Boolean. Yes, I know, it's a weird name. That was the name of a math guy. Anyways, if you use and, you will narrow your search because you're only looking for those specific words.
What about or and not?
Not narrows your search. The system will only look for the first words you type or expand your search. The system will look for one word or the other. See? Let me give you a link to a video that would help you understand all of these.
I think I am very prepared to sit in front of my computer and start searching for what I need. Can I call you if I have troubles doing my search, please?
Of course you can. But if you have any trouble, I want you to try something before you call me. 1. If you get a huge result from your search, you may try using the different words or the symbols I gave you to narrow your search a little. 2. If you get just few results, you may try the same. Change your words or the symbols you are using.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, I do not want you to panic if you get an error message like 404 or server does not have a DNS entry or server error. What this means is that the server is down. The site is no longer available or that the server crashed. This is okay. You just have to try later.
I think I am ready to try all of this. You are awesome. Thanks.
You're very welcome. Have a happy search.